Or was that during when he was a snowman already?
No, it might have been the night
before. I'm sure
before.
it was before, because once he's a snowman, what the fuck he gonna do?
Yeah. So they could
Nah, it
never
was too
copyright
close,
me.
dude. I was gonna get you, dude. I'm
Oh
calling.
no, I was gonna call Captain Copyright right now.
Oh no, it says 97.
Ah, shut up! I was hoping nobody's gonna talk about it. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
We're reviewing the 98 movie.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're reviewing Jack Frost from 1998, the certified Michael Keaton hood classic that I don't think I've ever seen before today. I've never seen this movie before.
That's surprising as hell,
Kelly
dude.
Preston? Is
Kelly
that who's
Preston,
back?
yep.
I had the shit on VHS, and I would watch this. I would watch this all the time.
This is
Why?
probably like the third time I've seen this movie.
I've watched it
Third
at least
time?
10 times.
Y'all
Yeah.
are kind of wild.
Dude, I had to look up the cast though because it kept throwing me off. Like I knew it wasn't Jon Favreau, but I was like, where have I seen this guy from before?
Who are you talking
but-
about? Mark
the
Eddy?
guy, Robert Baratheon from A Game of Thrones.
That's where I've seen that guy before. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I'm like, dude, because I'm like, I know it's not Jon Favreau, but like they
Definitely
look alike enough. And then I was like,
Definitely
where have I seen this dude? But it's like I know this guy's face, like where I seen him from. And then I looked him up, and then it didn't like I just went to his work or whatever. I'm like, I don't know any of this really. And then I seen Robert Baratheon. I was like, oh god, that's crazy.
I did not even recognize him.
No, he
At
plays normal man so
Yeah.
good, you know? I lost him in the
What's
role.
that? The kid with the fucking spiky hair. What's his name?
You're talking about the dude who's been in a billion Disney Channel classics?
I would say
His
he
name
seems like a
Rudy
Disney kid.
or some shit.
Yeah, Rory. His name is Taylor Handley. I think.
Yeah.
What
What
else
have
has
I
he
seen
been
this?
in?
Oh, no picture. What the fuck?
So
No
he's been in
picture.
something recently that you've seen, Eric, for sure.
Yeah, Magnum
Oh.
PI.
Oh, so
Bird
now-
Box.
I haven't seen this, but he's in Mayor of Kingstown, which is like people like it. I don't know.
Is that a
if it's true or
show?
not.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's with Jeremy Renner.
Oh.
I know him from the OC. Like that's the thing I like. That's what I like knew him from.
Maybe I'm just confusing him with another blonde.
I mean,
Like
dude,
you
his
hear-
face is so like I'm a
Yeah.
90s kid star.
He's
Yeah,
been
exactly.
in stuff.
He's been in a lot of stuff for sure.
I'll find the movie while we're talking about it.
He reminds me of that kid from Toy Story, you know, the fucking Sid. Is that his
Oh,
name? The dude
okay.
that tortures his toys.
Yeah, I
Sid.
don't see it, but like I know what you're talking about.
He gives off those vibes.
He does.
Fair.
Yeah. He was also in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's in Phantom of the Megaplex.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like his big
Yeah.
Disney one. Yeah,
He was definitely in the OC. Let's talk about
he plays a creeper in OC.
let's talk about the main star of this movie, though, Michael Keaton, who they were like, we're gonna get a massive comedian, just a dude who is a hot commodity right now, and just not show his face for 90% of the movie. We're gonna keep him out of the movie for as long as we possibly can.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is
tough.
That's a baller ass thing to do, though. That's just like, hey, you're gonna be a snowman, brother. Roll with it. And he's like, all right, whatever. Because he was on set for what, a day, 2?
Max.
Yeah, because I'm
Max
sure he
too.
did all his voiceover stuff in like in a couple of days, like offset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, and
Yeah, and he's a
the charm
stud,
doesn't
dude.
matter though because like he's just not really in it. Like
No, I think it matters. He gives off that charisma, that vibe, that Michael Keaton
Yeah, it's
vibe.
his voice. I think so, yeah.
yeah, he gives a deadbeat dad off.
Well, yeah,
Whoa,
this was.
whoa.
You know what this movie like stole the premise of, right? This just Liar Liar. Liar Liar came out in 97. This came out in 98. They were like, let's take the dad from Liar Liar and make him Frosty the Snowman.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
What?
With Jim Carrey?
How? What were
Oh,
you
yeah, I
doing?
have.
Like
No.
Jim Carrey.
I have.
Okay. I was gonna say,
I
we
don't
gotta-
remember him being a deadbeat dad, though.
Yeah, that's his son makes a wish on his 11th birthday or whatever that his dad couldn't lie anymore because his dad's a lawyer who lies.
Okay.
Which
He's
is
just a
why it's
scumbag.
liar. Yeah, he's
I
a
just
straight
remember the
scumbag.
elevator scene.
Oh, I know you remember that scene.
Yeah, you only think of a handful of scenes. I feel you.
But yeah, I mean, this dad is at least he gets a chance to be a better dad a year after he died, which is wild.
Yeah, I don't really care for the time thing or whatever. I had to did they say like 1 year? Because I had to look it up. I was like, how much time has
No,
passed?
it says
It
big as
literally
shit.
says.
Yeah, it's a black
Oh.
screen with white text 1 year later, and then it's like him coming out of the school.
And it's him out of school again, yeah.
I
My
must
man
have
is
looked
just-
at my phone or something.
I was gonna say my man is just looking at his phone, crazy as hell over there.
Yeah.
I feel that. I do that.
I was trying to remember how they did it. I was like, did he die? I forget how he died.
Oh, with the
yep.
car crash.
He straight up dies in a car crash.
I mean, it's basically the same way that Jack Frost dies in Jack Frost 1997. It's like the same shit almost, except instead of a car
Yeah.
hitting him, he just drives off the side of a mountain for whatever reason.
It's too easy to kill him.
Because he was
that
getting
way, though. It's
sleepy.
No, he
But
wasn't
like,
even
bro,
getting sleepy.
pull over it.
No,
it was the
but-
snow. He couldn't see.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all snow, but still. He was
would
probably fatigued.
I would have just pulled over. I'd have been like, nah, I
Mike-
can't.
Yeah, and you do because like they already knew like, hey, maybe I can get there tonight, but if not, I'll be there in the morning anyways.
Right.
Like, bro, just get there in the morning.
But then we wouldn't have had a movie.
No, he wanted to surprise his kids, man.
His kid.
No,
he had one kid,
Sorry.
and he didn't like that kid anyways.
The movie just would have been planes, trains, and automobiles. That's what
Yeah.
the movie would have been.
Yeah. This movie's a box office bomb, by the way, grossing just $34 million against
Yeah.
a $40 million to $85 million budget.
I did not. I thought this movie was hot. I guess not.
What's the release date on this? Is this like
December 11th, 1998 in the United States. December 10th in Australia.
It's prime time.
yeah, they should have killed.
It should have killed.
And
And
Is
it's
it
Michael
Disney?
Keaton too.
It just got killed. What? Is what Michael Keaton?
No, who did this? Is it Disney?
Yeah, it's got to be a Disney movie, right?
I would think
Warner
so.
It says
Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Wow. Damn, so they were like, let's get every Disney Channel original movie star and put them in this movie instead.
I feel like just like a lot of the cast too is like underutilized. Like Kelly Preston, like Robert Baratheon, like
Well, it's a movie about a kid and his dad, though, you know?
Yeah, and
and
his
the
kid is
kid
dead.
sucks, dude.
What?
No.
I like the kid.
I think the
get
kid's awesome.
outta here.
Off rip, I thought the kid was great.
Yeah.
It literally has this movie has one cool scene and it's the snowball fight scene and that's it.
Oh my God.
That
you're
shit
the
was
worst.
hot though.
It's hot. It's so
But
good.
Wait, you don't feel for this kid, though? You're not like, man, this kid's really going through the shits right now. I got so sad. This movie legitimately made me
I
sad.
got sad, yeah.
I was like, damn.
I thought I was a lot happier.
Yeah,
There's
so
no way.
did I.
Well, how would this be happy? Like the dad is dead. Like him being a snowman
No,
doesn't
but
help.
It
I
would've-
don't know. I just
It would have been happier if the dad would have come back to life. I don't know how they would have explained that to
Permanently?
the yeah. I don't know how they would have explained it to the community at large. But
Mhm.
just bring my boy back to life. It's not hard. You gave him his body back when he goes back to the afterlife, bro. Just bring him back to life.
Nah,
If he
that was
he
a
should come
Jedi
back
ghost.
every winter at least, right?
That's what I thought they were gonna do. And then he was like, "Hey, leave me alone. I'm gonna bang some hot chicks in the afterlife." I was
Mhm.
like, "He's just a deadbeat dad. Still, he's just still a piece of shit."
He didn't have to leave.
No, he didn't.
Hey, I also didn't know that fact when he's like, we can go to South America. It's winter when it's summer
Yeah,
here, and I was
yeah.
like, no way. I looked up and it is.
Bro, what? How'd you not know that, James? That's just
we're not-
basic world science.
Yeah, it's because we're on an axis or whatever.
I
That's why.
understand
Yeah, it
that.
tilts.
I just thought we were close enough where our seasons were lined up a little better.
Damn, bro.
I love that. I
I was like,
mean,
that's
it
crazy.
still wouldn't have worked. I mean,
No.
just get a big ice box. It's not hard. But also, if you play the harmonica, your dad's coming back. Just hit him up the first snowfall of next year. Hit him with the and then bring him back to life. It's not hard. You just
As
do
a
it real
person
quick.
instead of just a snowman, you know, I'm sure you could work around it.
I mean, yeah, there's something.
That's his dog, at least.
For a second there, I was like, wait, is his soul in the dog though? Was he just chilling in the dog the whole time? Not chilling in the dog, unfortunately.
What's his name in the movie?
Jack Frost.
Right.
Wow.
And then his wife's name is Gabby Frost. His son's name is Charlie Frost. And then his friend's name is Mac MacArthur.
Oh, okay, that's who that is. I was wondering who Mac was.
Mackie Mac.
Mackie Mac and the
Because-
Funky Frost.
The original, where is it at now?
Which
There's something
original?
about. John Travolta was considered in the lead
Oh.
role, and Billy Bob Thornton was in the role as MacArthur.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know if I would have liked that.
it would have been worse somehow, which is kind
I
of crazy to
think
think
so.
about.
So I felt like with oh boy, the friend, I was like, oh, I can't remember. I couldn't remember. I was
Dude,
like,
why
oh, he's
didn't
gonna
he-
try to get with the wife.
Why didn't he
when,
bang the
like-
wife?
Exactly, right? But if it was Billy Bob Thornton, 100% would have banged the wife.
Yeah.
He would have banged the wife for sure.
And John Travolta also seems like a deadbeat dad. So like I could have believed that.
Well, yeah, he's over there praying to Xenu or whatever. He's 100% a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, but the old boy shouldn't have banged his best buddy's wife, dude. What are you talking about? He's loyal as fuck.
Dude, she needs love too. What are you talking about? He's dead. It's been a year and she's not gotten none, Eric.
So you know who the original casting
no.
was for this though?
He's just like, I'm gonna ignore that. Go ahead.
George Clooney, and then it's supposed to be directed by Sam Raimi.
That would have been rad though.
But once George Clooney left the project or whatever, or Sam Raimi, one of them left first and the other one left, and then that's how they ended up with who they had.
Oh, but he was gonna do it as a direct adaptation of Frosty the Snowman.
I mean, that makes sense. Like, I don't understand. I still don't understand why this is called Jack Frost. That makes so much more sense.
I think because they just couldn't legally call it Frosty the Snowman,
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
So it says
And
it
they
originally
put-
supposed to be
and-
developed under Frosty the Snowman. Something must have happened legality-wise, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Or they were like, they did it better. We're not going to top that. Let's just do this Jack Frost story.
Yeah,
No, they knew 97 sucks, so they said, hey, we got him.
we got him. We can take it.
We know in
can take the
comparison,
crown.
we're better than them.
I mean,
In
most
the
people do
trailers, they're
think of
probably
this
like,
movie.
yeah, they're probably like, hey, the better Jack Frost.
Not your grandpappy's
I,
Jack
I
Frost.
legitimately forgot his name was actually Jack Frost. Like, I'm just like,
yeah, I forgot to.
in between
Yeah.
watching the movie and right now?
I mean, the
But
issue
you knew
is
his
Michael
last name was
Keaton.
Frost, right?
Yeah, but also too, just it throws me off because his name is like Michael Keaton. So like, I'm just thinking Michael Keaton. Like,
Michael Frost
I'm not
Keaton.
thinking of like Jack Frost. I'm not thinking of him as the character. I'm thinking of Michael Keaton playing the snowman.
Yeah,
Well,
you're thinking
'cause-
of Batman.
Well, because
Yeah.
he is just Michael Keaton. Like, this is Michael
Yeah.
Keaton basically everything other than Birdman.
Yeah.
And even then.
No, come on. He's great in Birdman.
Yeah, Michael Keaton's great. What's your point?
That's
Yeah,
true.
I like
That's
Michael
true.
Keaton. I'm not shitting on him.
I
Yeah.
just want to make sure, you know. So we all agree he didn't have to sing at the end, right? That kind of screwed the mood up really bad, didn't it?
He kind of
he's
sang
like,
kind of
"Eh,
shit.
Every time you say goodbye, I cry, and then he's just like, "I love you."
And then he didn't even finish it, yeah.
Like, obviously, you're gonna cry when you say goodbye. You're dying like a second time. The thing,
Yeah.
I don't think that's better. Like, that's worse.
Yeah.
Like, I guess in a sense they could say goodbye, right? Like, that's the.
Yeah, right. Because when they found him, he was at the bottom of a ravine. You know, he was in wreckage.
If they ever found his body,
They found it. Come on.
Yeah, they had to have.
man. But if they didn't, they could have revived him.
Yeah, they could
Bro,
have.
that baby blue fucking car.
Big
found-
boat of a car. Yeah, they found it.
Yeah, they found
Somebody
it.
did. I would have even been like, who do I got to give a little blood to just to bring my dad back? Like, look, just give him back to me so I could make fun of the bully kid for not having a dad.
Yeah, call a fucking genetic scientist to
Something.
splice my dad's soul into.
Yeah, call the people from the other Jack Frost,
Yeah,
right?
they know that the soul's just a chemical, brother.
It's just a chemical. It exists.
Yeah, it just sucks that this movie wasn't better as well. Both movies, hella underwhelming.
And you didn't know shit about this, did you, right, Joey?
No, I knew enough. I knew Michael Keaton played Jack Frost and he came back as a snowman. That's about it. That's all I need to know.
So you had expectations or didn't?
I had no expectations whatsoever
Okay.
coming into this. This one I actually thought was going to be worse than the other Jack Frost. I had hopes for the other Jack Frost.
Wow.
Expectation for neither one of the movies though. No expectations, but definitely hoped for the best.
Which Jack
Okay.
Frost do you think looks better?
This Jack Frost looks better. 100%.
I think so too.
I like the cartoonish look of the other one. Like, Joey's camera's died.
Don't worry about me. Talk, Vamp.
I thought it looked good though. I thought
I don't
this
think
Jack
either
Frost.
look bad though. Like I think for like the movies that they're in, they fit the world. I like how animated the faces on the other one though. Like I like when he does a stupid little like grins and stuff like
This
that.
one is very stinted. They were much more worried about the body in this one, and then the other one, they never used anything less than a close-up shot. So it was like, oh, we just got to make sure the face is emotive. And the other one was like, we got to make it look a little like Michael Keaton. And that's it.
Because it does, like, right? It's supposed to like look like him somewhat.
I think it does. I think it gives off Michael Keaton if he was fat vibes.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
I could see it.
But I think generally, though, wait, which one did I say? I said I like the other one better, right?
No, you say you like this one better.
Okay, good. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. I was like, I don't want to go back on what I said. No, I do like this one better just because you see more of his body.
I don't think it's like, but also too, like they had the bigger budget so they could have the snowman on screen more. Like,
For sure. And it looked good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, even
Because
go ahead.
I like the scenes when he's like doing stuff, like his body comes apart and stuff like that. Like it's well done and it makes sense. Like it's cool the way they use his body.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I like I even like the CGI in this movie. The CGI really didn't take me out that much. The little bit of it that they had, I was like, this doesn't look terrible. They spent the money well. I think the $40 million the 40 to $85 million goes a long way.
Have you
I
seen
agree
Elf?
with you.
Elf? Like
I've never seen that.
The Will Ferrell classic? Yeah.
Because I think like they do the similar like snowball scene, but like
This
the
looks
elf
better.
the elf one looks better to me.
His arms literally do the Roadrunner thing and it looks like crap.
Yeah, I mean these both look like crap because it looks wonky.
This one looks much better.
I don't think so.
I mean, I've never seen the elf one, but this one was like grounded. Like he legit
Elf
ran
one
out of
is
snow.
exaggerated. Like it's like,
and it makes it look worse for sure because it just looks like crappy CGI. That's the problem.
Yeah, this one I feel like it could have been at least realistically doable.
we gotta get frame by frame. We gotta compare the shots.
I mean, I'm gonna put $100 down so that the elf one looks so much worse.
Where's it at?
Oh, I have to have a Max subscription.
Bro, they had an $85 million budget, dude. What did Elf have?
Probably
a lot too.
Yeah,
Why was
definitely a
his
lot.
budget? Why is this budget so like wide variety though? It's 40 to
Marketing.
85.
They
'Cause of
probably don't
marketing.
know.
But even when they do that, they don't ever like put the number like that. Normally,
So
they
Elf
No.
is 33 million.
But that's because the other ones are like guaranteed. We know what they spent on their production, whereas this one is like, oh, they could have spent it here or here, and so it's like a little bit more up in the air, you know.
Yeah, no matter what, it doesn't make money.
Dude,
but
this looks like ass.
The Elf scene?
Dude.
Yeah, it's at 52, 54, 5301 is when he starts doing it. It's like
On what?
On Max. It's like the thing where his arm, they just like put motion blur on it and it just looks like he's swinging his arm. It looks terrible. It looks so god awful.
To me, this looks like he did the same thing. Like, let me relook at it.
Yeah, but it's a snowman's arm, you know? Like there's a certain level of you have to suspend your disbelief when you're looking at a snowman arm, you know? Whereas
I mean,
like,
in a world where Santa, I'm not there's I don't have much like
nah,
belief
but
in the first
that's
one.
a man, you know? It just looks different when it's a human being's arm, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah. This looks...
it looks doo-doo.
All right, now look
Yeah.
at the snowball scene again.
Bro, I already saw it, dude.
I mean,
liked
I
it.
did just watch it today, but I'll go back and watch it. I still think the elf one looks like doo-doo nut. But I also
Where's
think the
that?
elf one lingers on it for too long. We don't see much, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to even find the clip
Of what? The elf one?
of the actual. No, I've seen the elf one.
They literally just put motion blur on his
Bro,
throw.
You better have seen this one. You're talking like
I'm trying
I'm
to
not
find
sure if you
it.
did.
No, I'm trying to find it in the clip to like rewatch both of them back to back. I'm trying to find the Jack Frost one.
Oh man, you better just go to Amazon Prime Video or whatever, wherever we watched it at.
What did I
Or
watch
was it on
on?
HBO
Hulu.
Max? It was not
Er.
Hulu. It was HBO Max.
Because the other one I watched on Peacock, right?
I didn't watch it on HBO.
I watched Jack Frost on HBO.
I watched
probably
one on
watched it on
Amazon
HBO
and
too.
one on Hulu.
Oh, do you have HBO through Hulu?
No.
Which one was on Hulu?
Had to have been Jack Frost.
Jack Frost, 98.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was also on Hulu. Dude, they have like a cool close up of a snowball, bro. You're wildin'. You think that the fact that you think Elf is better, you are insane. That's just your bias because you like Elf as a movie better.
Yeah, the whole atmosphere, the whole atmosphere of the fucking snow fight was cool. It was like you were in World War II, man.
And he even revved himself up. I just think it looks better. I think the shots of the snowball look worse, but it's also a movie that came out like 20 years before Elf. So like
that's a lot of technology.
The fact that
come out, actually,
we're even having a discussion about it means that Elf looks worse.
I mean,
2003. So it's 5 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of years in movie years, though, Jaime.
Dude, I know, it was not 20 years. Like,
I meant 10. But like, in that time, Jurassic Park came out. Like,
yeah.
The Matrix came out. Like, we had leaps and bounds in technology in between Jack Frost and Elf.
I'm gonna let you know they were not using the same technology.
But it's not about whether or not they were using it. It's about the fact that it existed.
Exactly.
Sure. But I'm sure there's also movies from this time that had better like effects. Like,
you mean 2003 or 1998?
In 98.
Better effects than Elf?
Yeah, well, not than Elf. Well,
yeah,
maybe
Jack
than
Frost.
Elf.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Jack Frost had better effects than Elf.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be interested to see what people think, which snowball scene looked better. Because Elf's just looks, it's like very clearly, it's just like the thing sped up. And like, sure, you get the added effect of Will Ferrell actually jumping side to side and like throwing snowballs. But like, if we're really describing the two things that are 1-to-1, and it's Will Ferrell throwing snowballs quickly, or Jack Frost throwing snowballs quickly, I think Jack Frost just it feels and looks better.
Yeah, because that's really the only scene you can do. Because like they're like, there's so much. Elf is a longer scene and he's doing more stuff. Like that's the only like 1-to-1.
He does like an NFL pass into this dude's back. Like
he does like that. He scopes the dude from like halfway across the park. Like there's just more to it.
But yeah, I just think Will Ferrell's arm just looks silly. It looks really dumb.
So I'm looking at movies released in 98. Small Soldiers came out in 98. They had great CGI.
No, that's stop motion, isn't it? What CGI is in that movie?
I think you're right. I think you're right.
It'd be a lot of practical effects.
It is stop motion. You're right.
I mean, that does look great.
The movie looks great though. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Now, if those small soldiers were throwing snowballs, now we'd be talking.
Does that hold up though? I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, probably not.
Oh wow.
I would think that movie does not hold up very well.
Yeah.
I think it probably does.
Yeah, but you don't think you've seen Liar Liar, so I don't know what your barometer is for movies right now, Eric. You're really throwing me off.
I just dump a bunch of memory every year. I just dump a bunch of backlog.
You got to clear your cache. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But I mean, 49% on the tomato meter from critics, Small Soldiers, 45% from audience.
That's crazy because I thought it was loved by people.
I do not think that movie holds up.
It's our nostalgia.
Yeah.
It has to be because I think that movie, it has a young Kirsten Dunst.
I'm being realistic. I think the movie's probably doo-doo nut. Okay? I think the movie's probably pretty
You
bad.
never seen it?
No, I've seen it, but I'm looking at it through a new lens. No. I have astigmatism. My prescription changes every year.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying though when you first saw it, you thought it was doo-doo.
No, when I first saw the movie, it was amazing. I was like, how
did
they do
this?
A
little scary.
I was going to friends' houses picking up their action figures. I didn't have action figures. I'm cool. But I was picking up their action figures going, hey, move in real life,
Man,
dude.
shut up.
What's the movie actually called?
Small Soldiers.
Okay, I looked up Toy Soldiers. That was a different movie.
All he got was the skin from Fortnite.
Or the Indian in the cupboard. I thought that was cool.
Native American in the cupboard, please.
Hey, I'm only calling the movie name. Come on.
Yeah.
In time. I'm just saying, dude, if I watched, the Cubs Indians World Series, I don't say they're the Guardians. Like, they were Indians at the time.
formerly known as
Yeah.
the Indians.
Indians. But yeah, I think this movie also suffers from it being a little boring. It's just,
Yeah,
I don't want to see this guy
Yeah.
teach his son how to hit a fucking hockey puck, dude.
there's not much going on, and the hockey's not even like that good. Like if
It should
it's
have been
kinda
more
like a
front and
side
center.
thing.
Yeah.
If he was like a hockey player, but then he like quits, and then he
Yeah, I think that would have been a better movie. I don't care if he's a musician. Make him a hockey player. Make him
Dude,
Jack
Mighty
Frost.
Ducks.
Oh, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah,
dude,
except-
Mighty Ducks meets Snowman. We got it. It's
yeah.
good.
Or even like, call him Jack Frost. He's the iciest player on the ice or something like
Yeah.
that. You could make it really cool and make it more centered around the sport. Because, yeah, it just feels like an afterthought. It's like, oh, yeah, they live in Colorado. It's icy. They probably hockey. Duh.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I mean,
guess.
it is an afterthought, 100%.
But it's that kid's like whole personality is hockey, Like it's an
Yeah.
afterthought, but it's like otherwise the kid would have just been a generic white kid number one, And also,
Yeah.
I would love your guys' perspective. I don't mean to turn things racial, but we're all races,
Oh, okay. I know there was going.
This movie only happens to a white family, right? If the family is black or brown, they're just like, hey man, go do the thing, go become a recording artist. We can do Christmas on a different day. It's not that big of a deal. We got the presents, bro. The presents are here. Santa showed up. Like, you don't have to have it on the 25th. We could do it on the 24th. We could do it on the 26th. It's okay.
You're saying
He was.
you're saying
Go ahead.
you're saying that he would cancel going to the gig.
No.
No. He would go
I'm
to the
saying-
gig. They do Christmas afterwards.
Yeah, you just do Christmas
Oh,
afterwards,
okay.
bro. What's the big deal? It
Or
doesn't
that
have to be-
day.
Or that day. Just do Christmas that day. Sure, you don't get to go to the cabin, but that's okay.
But you still have Christmas.
You still have
Or-
Christmas.
The
Go
family have just gone with him.
Just go with them. Do Christmas somewhere else.
Nah,
Santa
too many
finds you.
dudes.
Santa finds a
Too
way,
many
bro.
dudes,
Just
dude.
like life, Santa finds a way. He'll get there. He'll get your shit to you. I feel like this is a uniquely privileged perspective. Maybe not even
But-
Caucasian, because poor Caucasians,
Yeah.
they maybe I think it's a privileged thing to be like, oh, it has to be on the 25th. Like, no, not sometimes you just gotta celebrate not on the 25th, and that's okay. Like, if that was me, the last thing I'm doing is stopping my parent from doing that. Like, there's gonna be so many other Christmases. I don't need this one. You know what I need? For my
Yeah.
dad to be a straight baller and go get a record deal. For him
But
not
it depends
to die.
though. Because it depends how often your dad has let you down. Like, I think that's the kind of story they're telling, where it's like the dad has not been around, so like he made a promise, like, and because she's like, don't promise to him, I can take it or whatever. So like
Right.
he had to make the promise because he's felt so many promises type
But the
thing.
medicine is easier to take the more you take it. It's okay,
Yeah.
dude. You've
Yeah.
been let down before. Get let down
But the-
again, because he's not gonna let you down when he's making millions. Okay, he's gonna
Yeah,
spend that
because this
money
is-
on you, bro.
Yeah, this is potentially life
Altering.
altering money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a game changer. He's been working for this his entire life. And maybe I'm talking about it from a point of view of a parent who has a dream, who, if you subscribe, you can make that dream come true. But, I mean, I'd be like, bro, you got to do the thing. Because if he does
Wasn't
the
the
thing...
friend?
He reminds him about it, doesn't he? Like the night before, he's like, "My dream is to become a musician. Your dream is to become a hockey player." Or was that during when he was a snowman already?
No, it might have been
I'm
the night
sure
before.
it was before, because once he's a snowman, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, he's like, I don't have a dream to be my dream isn't to be a Frosty the Snowman.
But real quick, one thing is he was always going to be there on the 25th because they could have just celebrated later that day, like because he that could have happened one.
Yeah.
But also too, like wasn't the friend also in the band, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gave him the car. He gave him the car that killed him. He cut the brakes. He cut the brake
Holy
lines.
shit!
Fucking, you
But
can't
why
trust
would
the
he take the?
Baratheon.
Why wouldn't he have taken
He banged the
truck?
wife.
Because like he buys the truck. I knew it. He does bang the wife. He has to. But like also like
Why didn't he take what, James? Say that point again. I couldn't hear
because
you.
the guy he has a truck later in the movie. You think because he bought a new truck because his other car got totaled, or did he have
Ooh.
a truck?
Oh,
best
no,
friend is-
no. He bought that truck because his friend died in the other one.
Yeah, that
Okay,
insurance
I was
money.
saying though because why
Yeah.
not give him the truck? It's probably better. And
No, because they only had the hoopty that they were driving and the van. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So there was no truck to give him because they're not giving him the van. What
As far as we know, the truck was in the garage the whole time.
I don't
yeah,
think
that's
so.
true. They're starving.
Two
they're
blue
starving
cars?
artists.
Come on.
Yeah, that's tacky.
But
Yeah,
also,
what the
too,
fuck?
if their band was so good and they were gonna make it, they would just got a new lead singer and they still would have made it. That band didn't make it once he died.
Can we talk about how stupid it is to have a band that only sings rockabilly version of Christmas songs? Yuck. Fuck. I don't
Why do you
say
have
this
someone playing a
lightly.
violin?
Unalive yourself, buddy. Okay,
Yeah.
because nobody wants to listen to that shit. Nobody.
Bro, they got a huge fucking market, all right, dude?
It's like a 10-person band, and you had someone playing a violin, and she was going in, but you couldn't even hear it.
No,
Like,
she was going in playing notes that were not the ones being played.
No.
This might be the worst, like,
Yeah.
them faking playing an instrument I've ever seen. It's
This
awful.
ain't no fucking A Star Is Born, all right?
I don't know, yeah. But like all those instruments they were playing were not gonna make those noises that we were getting.
No way. Yeah. No. They did not have like a band supervisor on set that day at all. It was
And they
awful.
spent $85 million.
They were just like, hey, just wing
Yeah.
it, Michael Keaton.
Yeah, you got it. Just go up there and kind of make noises or whatever.
I know you have the guitar on you, but you never play the guitar. Just play your harmonica.
Yeah, just spit that harmonica.
Mhm.
But yeah, like just go sign the thing, perform, show up at night, do the presents at night.
Get
It's
that
okay.
cash.
Your kid will be okay. He'll be so okay because when he's 16, you're gonna buy him a fucking Audi or whatever, dude. Like,
Dude, they were
he'll be
never
all right.
making it, dude. They were never making it.
Yeah, but if you sign a record deal, that's money. You know, that's more money than they were
That's
having
guaranteed
performing
money.
Dude.
to nobodies.
The record like industry is known for not giving money and stealing the wages. All right, he was never gonna get money,
Nah, he'd have gotten a little bit.
and they got a 12-person band. Like,
Yeah, well,
that's
the
his problem. Yeah.
I mean, I do love though that the music producer or whatever went, called someone on his cell phone and went, listen to this, and then just held it up. It was like, this sounds
Yeah.
great. I know this microphone is doing its job out here.
these guys are different.
Yeah, this should be hitting hard.
I hear
Trust
all the
me.
notes. I hear the violin. Shit.
What is that? A violin and a keyboardist? Wow, these dudes slap.
Oh wow!
I love that.
So unique.
Rock and roll, but like 10-piece orchestra. Wow!
And only Christmas music? Incredible. I love this.
I love the blues.
For 2.5 months, we're gonna kill it.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, that December or November, December, they're doing buku bucks out there. They're performing all over the goddamn place.
They're
Bro, there's
cutting into that
motherfuckers
Mariah
that-
Carey money.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's motherfuckers that listen to Christmas music all year round, like sick fucks.
yeah, but those are people who like got beat a little too hard as children, and the only thing they
Yeah.
can cling on to is Christmas
But sure,
music.
but the thing is, like, sure, they will make some money throughout the year. It's not like they won't.
Yeah.
But like, the money is in those last 3 months.
Yeah, oh yeah. You make your living for the whole year off those last 3 months.
They tour, like they do
Yeah.
a bunch of like work parties, like
Corporate gigs.
a lot of them, dude.
Yeah, that's when you start drinking heavy. You start hitting your
Jack
son.
Frost
You start
and the
beating your
boys.
wife.
Jack Frost and the boys. Yeah, I don't know. We just had 2 movies back to back that hella lackluster, just left so much on the table. It could have been so much better.
We also like wrote 2 better movies, like within the
Yeah,
movies.
like actively right now, much better
Yeah.
movies.
We fucking man's golded the shit out of it.
We really did.
I think we could make a much better version of this film. Easy, with less money. I think we could get half the budget, $20 million, have a better movie, and get Michael Fassbender to do it. So the
Oh,
Frosty
shit.
has a huge slong. You know what I mean? He's just slanging
Would you
out
make
here.
it more sadder? Or less sad?
Yeah, I would make it mad sad.
Which movie do you think we make the better movie of though? 97 or 98?
97. I think
97.
I think a horror
Horror?
movie, we can kill a horror movie. I think drama, we would screw up by adding too many jokes. We'd be like, this would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what
throw shit in there.
Yeah, what if he threw up all the coal or whatever in his tummy, like something real stupid, you know? And then it's like, oh, they kind of, I could read the review right now. Oh,
Yeah.
well, the movie had a lot of really strong dramatic notes. It was really weird that Frosty like threw up deer piss all over his son. I don't know why he did that.
They didn't really take themselves too serious.
Not at all. But a horror movie? Oh, we could even make a scary Jack Frost movie.
Yeah. I feel like a black and white Jack Frost though would go kind of hard.
A black and white Jack Frost that's like 7 though, and you don't know
Yeah.
who's killing people, but we leave clues that it's a man who's a snowman.
Bro, but not too big of a clue where it's like, oh, I think he got his head snapped by a big mitten.
Yeah, hold on. We're not talking about that movie, but the coroner from the '97 Jack Frost was a savant. He just knew.
Yeah,
how
he
to-
was.
He would smell the dead body and be like, "Oh, I know a big mitten snapped this dude's cervix or whatever." But we could make a good version of this movie. I think we could make a good version that has a lot more heart. We get what's an
Lot more soul.
up and coming young actor right now that we could throw in here?
The girl from fucking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I know she's a little old now, but
No.
No,
we
your firecracker little heart or whatever did she say?
Yeah,
her.
little
She's
heart.
gonna play her chili pepper heart out. Maybe like a Millie Bobby Brown or a Jenna
Nah, dude, give
Ortega.
me-
nah, fuck Millie.
Give me a young, because he always looks young, Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my god, a 30-year-old Timothy Chalamet as the son. And he's
Yeah.
looking all coy and weird.
as a teen. We'll just up him to a teen.
No. He's got to be 11. What teenager would act like this though? They'd be like, "Oh, I fucking hate you, Dad," and then they'd be like, the movie would be over. He wouldn't play that harmonica. He'd sell it. He would pawn the
Yeah,
harmonica.
you're
off.
right. Hold up.
For some weed.
Hey, this shit's gold, brother.
It's good, see?
Trust me. Yeah, I don't know. We would have to get someone who we would have to get somebody with a real sad face, you know?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody besides.
I look up young male actors, and it's all guys that are like 30 years old
Yeah.
already.
We need a young Toby Maguire. 30-year-old
Yeah.
shaving on set.
a young Noah Schnapp.
Oh,
Dude.
no. He's problematic.
But young
No.
Tom Holland would
Oh,
work.
is he?
He's
Oh,
very
shit.
problematic. We could talk about it after the podcast. Young
He
Tom
doesn't get
Holland,
canceled
though?
though, dude. He's uncancelable for some reason.
Wait, who, Tom Holland or Noah Schnapp?
Noah Schnapp. Like
Oh,
people are
yeah,
like,
yeah.
how's he still allowed to say things? He's just
Damn.
going with it.
Yeah, he be, let's just say he endorses genocide. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not great. But yeah, I'm not seeing any young men who are like, this is an
I
up
want
and
to look
coming
at
actor.
young brown men, though. You know, I want to see myself on that screen.
You don't want to see yourself on screen. Are you telling me that you fantasize about your dad dying at 11, Eric? Because that's a little weird.
I don't.
But like literally,
Oh.
if we could go back to 2012 and get Tom Holland, like when he was in Impossible.
Maybe
That
a
would
young
work.
Zolo?
He doesn't look sad enough for me.
He doesn't. He's a little too cheery. The dude from Cobra
He is
Kai.
he's a happy boy. He's a
too-
happy boy.
Even when he was crippled, he was happy. Like he was in that
Honestly.
wheelchair and he was chipper, dude. Yeah,
Young Hispanic male
I
actor.
don't think there are any though. Is
Young
there?
Danny Trejo.
With all the tattoos.
Yeah. Dude, like literally like Javier Bardem.
Grown ass
A
man.
young Oscar Isaac.
See, this is the problem. We'd be like, all right, we wrote this really, really kind of dark, really deep movie, and Javier Bardem is the son.
I'm not gonna lie, because of typecasting, most of the young like Hispanic men are like chubby kids. Like
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
What about we do a skinny kid, and just put George Lopez's head on him? That'll work.
yeah.
Oh, like
works.
those movies, like the
No, like the George Lopez show, where whenever they would do a
did he?
flashback, it was a little
Yeah.
kid with George Lopez's adult
Oh, wow.
head on it. It's the worst, dude. It's terrible.
So funny.
I mean, but yeah, that would be the problem. We'd get it all done. It would be a tearjerker. We make everybody who read it cry, and then we do some stupid shit when it comes to
yeah.
casting.
The script will be stellar, but then the
Yeah.
actual movie.
We would
All
not
these
stick the
Hispanic kids
landing.
just look too happy.
Maybe a young Glenn Powell.
I like Glenn Powell. He's got some bangers. Him and Zoe
Yeah.
Deutsch got a Netflix movie I really like.
Dude, the problem is I look up young actors and they're giving me like Florence
30-year-old.
Pugh. Yeah.
Oh. But
It's
yeah,
like-
they still play in their 20s, sure, but like we're looking for like actual like child actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, up and coming.
I don't really know how I feel about child actors. Child actors.
I don't know if I want that
2023.
shit on my Google
I'm going for it.
We're casting a film.
Ian Chen, he'd be great.
Who is
I don't-
that?
Who?
I don't think that young male Mexican actors exist, dude.
I don't think so either, man. Sadly.
I kept getting old boy from he's not even young really anymore. From that show with Modern Family. That kid.
Oh no, and he's
And
that,
he's like
I've never
30
seen
now.
it.
yeah. He's funny, but he wouldn't
But you
nail
get-
this part.
Oh, but the movie I think it was called Set It Up. It's a Netflix. It's a rom-com with it's like one of his like earlier roles, Glenn Powell.
We'll just
that
get the
checks.
kids from Reservoir Dogs or Reservation Dogs. Sorry,
Yeah, that could work.
one of
They're
them.
also getting kind of older though.
Yeah,
I do like them. I actually just finished that show.
I still need to watch that third or second season.
What you guys need to do is tell me about whether or not you guys would buy this movie physically.
No.
Hell no.
I would most
Or
likely.
wait.
I would buy 97 before I buy 98.
Same.
I would buy a VHS copy that was signed by Michael Keaton.
Sure, but then I'm just gonna cut out the autograph and make
Yeah.
something with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on something else.
Well, like my thing is like, because like, it's easier to find a good Christmas movie than it is to find a good horror Christmas movie. So like, this has too much competition.
Even if this had no competition, this movie sucks.
Sure,
Damn.
but like, I'm less likely to buy this because there's like so many better
Okay.
movies in its lane.
I see what you're saying. All right. You're talking about just for this question in particular. Okay.
Yeah.
That's more acceptable. I thought you were going to be like, you know, I'm giving this one a 2 just because It's a Wonderful Life exists. And it's like, well, it's a 2 no matter what.
Yeah, no. I'm comparing like if I would buy one versus the other, I'm buying 97 because it's harder to find a good horror Christmas movie. It's a lot easier to find a good emotional, Christmas holiday film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would we buy this in the $7.99 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Voodoo?
No, it's too high.
Nah.
Only if I found out that somebody liked it. I'd be like, here,
Yeah,
take
they-
this, you idiot.
All the Jack Frost packs, maybe.
Oh my God, every Jack
All
Frost
three
movie.
of them.
No, it's 4 of them because the new one came out.
I was
That's-
talking about in this because this one has a sequel to it, doesn't it?
Nope.
No,
I
this
don't
one
think
only has
so.
the one.
God bless, by the way. Thank God
That'd
this
be
doesn't
crazy,
have a
though.
sequel. It happens to another man, and it's just, but the harmonica is the thing that does it. It's like the harmonica is haunted
It's like
almost.
Yeah, it's
He
like
gives it to
Jumanji.
another kid.
hmm Yeah. Or no, he hits it with the hockey stick, and it goes flying into another dead kid
Yeah.
who's like mourning his father actively.
Oh,
It
the bully kid that also lost his dad.
But his
No,
dad's
it
like,
just
"Who are
ends
you?"
up in Africa or something, like another continent.
How would that work? He would just melt.
No, but it's
I'm sorry, dude. Come on.
No, the African people have to have snowmen, like their version of it.
Do they have winter though? Oh, you're saying like another like.
Yeah.
They have
like it would take
Christmas.
on their cult. It would take
Yeah,
on their
really?
cultural fucking
I
prominence.
thought Africa was more like Muslim.
Definitely not Muslim.
I don't think they're Christian.
Do Africans? Are they? I think they are pretty heavily Christian. Celebrate Christmas.
You're just talking out your ass right now. Fucking
Generally, most countries in Africa celebrate Christmas, just like their counterparts in the Western world. According to Statista, out of the 1.17 billion sub-Saharan Africans, 650 million are Christians. This explains why Christmas in Africa is eagerly awaited each year. Now, do they have snowmen? I don't know, but
I don't know. I don't
maybe
know how
maybe
Africa-
their dad could come back as an elephant with a Christmas hat on. I don't know, like we
Or
can-
reindeer, dude. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think there's reindeer out there, but sure. Like, I'm down for whatever.
Something, dude.
At least if it's an African movie, the music's gonna bop. You know what I mean? Because
Oh,
this
it'd be
music is whack
bangers.
as shit.
Come on, I like the blues, dude.
Shut up. This movie sucks. The music sucks. His band sucked. Damn.
Come
See, this is
on.
weird though, because it's like when you look up Africa's Muslim population, it says Muslims have a significant presence in Africa, with an estimated 50% of the continent population identifying as Muslims.
Yeah, so it's 50% Christian, 50% Muslim.
Okay. I'm fine with it being split, but I was like,
Yeah.
I could have swore there's a lot of Muslims, and
Probably.
but also too, that specifically said like sub whatever. So I'm assuming depending on location, like so more northern is probably more Muslim because
Yeah.
it's closer to more Muslim countries, whereas South America South Africa,
Sub-Saharan Africa.
yeah. So that makes sense.
Would you put this on in the background when people are over? No.
Sure.
I would, dude.
I don't want the people who I'm hanging out with to leave. What the fuck?
It's like a family Christmas film. I don't think people like
Yeah,
really
it's-
enjoy it, but they're okay with watching it. So whatever.
People like me were like, "Oh, dude, I remember watching this," and like the nostalgia fills you up.
It's good if you watch 2 seconds at a time.
Why not just throw Violent Night on?
Bro,
You don't
because
want
we
to
got kids in the
too
room.
good of a time. Like, come on,
Yeah,
now.
that's
We
true,
can't set the
'cause-
standard too high.
Yeah,
What are you
'cause
gonna do
they-
next year?
Gotta
Violent
build
Night
up to
again?
that, dude.
Shit, I don't care.
The sequel when it comes
Yeah,
out.
if it ever comes out, yeah.
Yeah.
Could this be made today? Yeah, and we could make it
Yeah,
better.
We could.
Give me the money, Hollywood. I'll make it better
Give
right
us
now.
20 million. Fuck it.
And I'll drink baby blood. Whatever I got to do to be on top. What's good?
We'll follow all the rules too, dude. Shit.
Dude, just give us a styrofoam suit. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, I could do this in styrofoam for sure, and it would look and feel even
Stop
better.
motion.
Yeah. Is it problematic? Nope.
Nope.
No?
I mean, kind of weird that this dude has eternal life and he still goes. He literally spent all night outside and was like, "Actually, I don't want to be your dad anymore. I'm going to heaven." That's a little weird, isn't it?
What took
Nah,
him
man,
so
it-
long to get to the cabin?
They hitched a ride on a truck that was going to the Pine Barren or whatever the hell it was called.
No, the wife. Or they hitched a ride?
They didn't know. They were still searching in the town, probably.
He
No,
called
but as soon
at
as he
night.
calls him,
There's
yeah,
no,
but it's like to the morning.
I don't think she wanted to drive at night.
This is dangerous
She found out
roads, dude. She's gonna
kid
die.
And her dead and her husband, the snowman.
Her husband
I mean,
literally died driving on those streets at night, James.
Yeah, dude.
It's
She's
a
scarred for
traumatic
life off of
experience.
that.
Yeah.
but your son is missing. You don't just
No, but
wait
you-
till the morning.
But you know your son is safe.
You don't know your son is safe. It's
Your
either my dead husband,
Your dead husband
or
called you and
rent.
told you.
That doesn't sound safe to me.
That sounds
Bro,
the
but
safest.
she knew.
She
Yeah.
knew. She could feel it. Just like she felt
Hitting her
MacArthur
plums.
hitting it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know why? Because she was cheating with Mac Arthur.
She was
That
getting
is
back
a-
shots that night, dude. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
She was like,
was,
I'm not
dude.
worried about a boy. Fuck him. He can
Yeah.
hang out with his dad. That deadbeat ass left me for the last year. He better have cigarettes when I get there too.
Terrible.
I'm not terrible. The movie's terrible. Don't fucking put that evil on me.
Such
Ricky
a wholesome
Bobby.
movie, dude. We're turning it into a non-wholesome movie.
What is wholesome about a dead dad at the age of 10, Eric?
Would you put it like that, dude?
I mean, he put his career before his family, first of all. Like,
And I'm not saying I wouldn't do that, but I know I'm a fucking deadbeat piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I think he was never gonna make it. Dude was 45. Like, dude was not gonna make
Oh,
it.
come on. He was
Dude,
about
like,
45.
come on.
I'm right here. You don't have to attack me like
Yeah,
that.
hey, if we're- yeah, but you're not like,
Don't
oh,
say
hey,
if we're
go-
doing this at 45. I'm doing this till I fucking die, buddy.
But no, it's one thing if you're like, oh, we're gonna go to this con to perform, on stage or whatever over Christmas, like after you've been tried for 16 other occasions, at some point you got to be like, you know what, it just ain't happening.
Dude, but it's all about persistence in the industry, Jaime. It's all about, getting your foot in the door, getting that one record deal that could potentially set you up for the future.
I'm gonna tell you
He
right
was
now.
gonna find out he was making less than what he would have done at a normal job is what that deal was gonna be worth.
I don't even have a deal on the plate, and I'm being a deadbeat dad. They're waiting for me to go to bed, and I'm still talking here with you, chuckle fucks. So I don't blame them.
Yeah, but that's
Let's
like
wrap
one
it up.
Sunday a week. This man be gone for a month at a time. This
That's
dude just
true.
got back and left again.
Yeah, that's
Like-
true. Yeah,
And he didn't get paid well.
right. Yeah, yeah. At least I'm bringing in the
Look,
cash.
She got a good bank job. Is the only reason they're not living on the streets.
That's true. That bank job bought them a house too.
It
That's a
really
nice
did.
house.
Probably.
She got benefits. Like,
Oh yeah, she got that
And she-
MacArthur benefit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, she just paid for a funeral. Like he didn't pay for. He had no insurance.
No,
no
he
way.
had life insurance. Come on.
Yeah, she put life insurance on his deadbeat ass.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
probably.
You're right.
He didn't have it. What's he gonna do? Like him and his bandmates throw together money? Like they ain't got no insurance
Every
program.
month. They take 10% off the top and pay for their
Yeah.
insurance.
Like, all right,
Okay,
$2.50
you're
guys
right.
this month, $2.50. We're
Yeah,
good.
you gotta pay your dues, the band member
Don't get
dues.
sick.
They don't even get paid to play. They pay people so they can play there.
Yeah, that's 100% what
Get
it
the
is.
fuck out of here,
And
dude.
it's a
Come
2-drink
on.
minimum, and they still don't get nothing, dude.
All right.
Trash. All right. Would you watch this movie again?
I would gladly watch this movie again.
You're a psychopath.
stupid. When we have to do our re-reviews, when we go through our back catalog at episode 500 and re-review the first 500 movies, I'll have to. But
Jesus.
I will not rewatch this movie again of my own volition. I
And
will
we got
have
some
to
movies
movies
with
that are
your
like
kids, dude.
3-4 hours almost.
No, I would not. I would not watch it even if Mikey was like, hey, stepdaddy who stepped up, come watch this movie with me. And I'll tell him, no. Not in a fucking million years. You can go watch that shit with your real dad.
Like,
Yeah.
he's like, put on a better holiday movie and I'm in. Like, there's too many.
Name
Just
one
put on
right
a
now.
better one. It's a Wonderful Life.
Elf, I
I've never
really
seen
like.
that. I've never seen that.
Shawshank
I've never seen
Redemption.
that. Shawshank
Die
Redemption is
Hard.
cool.
Die Hard. We watched a couple years ago, Eric. We watched 5 fucking Christmas but not Christmas movies. I watched The Nice Guys with them before I watched this movie. Okay.
Okay, that's fair enough. I was thinking of just PG-12 or like what's the lowest one? Just PG movies.
The boys got to learn sometime.
Yeah, you're right.
Would we recommend? No.
No.
I would.
I hate you, dude. I fucking hate you. You suck.
Bro, just let me have my fucking movie fucking differences and let it be, dude. Come on.
I'm gonna let it hate you. You got free speech, but I also have the freedom of hating you. I can
That
hate.
movie, like-
hate.
That movie, like The Holdover, just came out and it's like supposed to be like great. Like, they literally. just
Oh
come
wait,
out with
hold
a-
up. Well, yeah, you're right. That was
they
great.
literally come out with great Christmas movies.
I
every
cried during
season.
that movie.
I don't. What the
And
hell
you're
are y'all
up-
talking about?
It's with old blue liar dude.
Holy shit! Your frame of reference for movies is blowing my mind. You mean Paul Giamatti?
Yeah.
yeah.
I
But
knew
yeah,
exactly
that
who you
demo
were
was supposed-
talking about, but still, it was like.
I haven't seen it yet, but that's one of the movie, the early like best picture, like people were talking about.
Yeah, wait, I completely forgot about that movie.
I have
That's
not.
great.
I've not even heard a murmur about this movie. Y'all have
It's,
been
need to
it's
holding
straight
out.
out of the it's
You're
straight out of the
indie, like, you need to
70s.
Get up, man.
I don't
you
have
gotta
fucking
start
time to
loving
watch
indie.
indie movies.
Dude, watch them over other movies.
I can't. I can barely get out of this fucking house. You think I have time to go
Yeah,
drive
bro.
an hour and a half to go see an
Yeah.
indie movie?
Nah,
This is
dude,
what
they
I
play
have
them
you
at
assholes
AMC.
for. I need y'all to fill me
Oh.
in.
But no, like this one though, yeah, you need to watch it though.
Yeah, I can see
it's
all
right out of
the.
This is our filling you
70s.
in though. This is our filling you in.
It's
I've
like shot on film. It's
It's been nominated for 1 billion awards already.
Yeah, no, this movie has pub right now.
No, when this movie exists, Eric, no one should ever watch Jack Frost 1998
yeah,
ever
no, yeah,
again.
you're right. You're right. I'm sorry, guys. So once again, you know, you guys taught me the ways.
Eric, my thing is because I knew this movie came out this year, and I'm just like, and I knew you watched it too, so that's why I'm like, you're just not thinking of it because you're just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, like literally, and last year, Violent Night came out. Like
Yeah.
every year they come out.
Well,
with
no,
a
yeah,
banger.
I knew about Violent Night, but I was thinking of more fucking friendly,
Yeah,
kid-friendly
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Terrible.
it's all right. Now we know.
Yeah, Eric said he recommended it. James and I actually have our shit together, so we're not recommending it. Ratings, Eric, hit me with it, you sick bastard.
I'm giving it a solid fucking 7, dude.
James, give me a more realistic score.
You know, I
We're
I
doing
do think
scores
it's
right
better
now.
than the horror
2
movie.
minutes. He's got to wait 2 minutes.
I do think it's better than the horror movie. So I'll give it a 3.
Damn.
3. I am giving Jack Frost
Y'all are
1998
wildin', dude.
a 2. I dislike these movies equally as much, but for different reasons. So I'm giving this
Shit.
2 balls out of 10 or whatever the stupid joke is.
I just think that this one has more of a rewatchable factor because it is family friendly, kid friendly. Like it has Michael Keaton. Like
Yeah.
it has more going for it, but like it's still not good. Like there's at least 50 other movies in this lane that I would watch over this movie.
Yeah, 100%. So that means Jack Frost gets a sooner or later average score of 4. Generous. We're handing high scores out all over the place, I guess.
I mean, when Eric gives it like a Mexican 9, what are we gonna do?
What we're gonna do is thank the viewers for watching on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV or youtube.com/@SoonerLaterTV for our review of Jack Frost 1998. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sundays, don't worry. We upload every Wednesday morning to all podcasting platforms and to YouTube. So tune in next time for another movie review. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.